Starters. Everyone loves a good starter, don't they? My favourite is garlic bread. Hello gamers of garlic. Welcome back to part 6 of my Pokemon Crystal badge quest. This quest is going to be a bit of a throwback. If you've not been watching from the start, our first hunt in this quest was for Totodile. This was via soft resets in the lab at the beginning of the game. It was a somewhat slow hunt, but we ended up getting fairly lucky with it. Since I started this quest, I knew that I wanted to go for all 3 starters. Now, while I could just buy another Gen 2 game and just hunt another starter in the exact same way that I hunted Totodile, that's a bit too boring. So I decided to do something a bit different. In this episode, we would be hunting for either Chikorita or Cyndaquil in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Yes, that's what I said. The Gen 2 remake starter hunts are one of the most popular shiny hunts in existence due to their quickness and efficiency, with the games allowing you to view all 3 starters at once, with any one of them having the chance to be shiny. I'd be taking this even further by using a copy of both games, so we'd be getting 6 encounters every reset. I know some of you may be asking, if you're hunting in Gen 2 remakes, how do you manage to get the shiny back down to Crystal? All will be revealed. Don't worry, it's not that exciting anywhere. Right, let's get it done. Let's crack on with hunting for shiny garlic bread. Oh, it's the 30th of March and I am all set up to begin my 6th hunt of the Crystal Badge Quest. And as I should have explained in the intro, obviously as you can see, this hunt actually isn't going to be in Crystal. Doing something a little bit different. We're hunting in, this is a Japanese copy of Soul Silver and this is an English copy of Heart Gold. And we're going to be going for either Chikorita or Cyndaquil, whichever one decides to show up first. We do obviously have the possibility of phasing on Totodile, because I don't want Totodile, I've already got him. But hopefully we don't, we've got less of a chance of phasing than we do of phasing, if that makes sense. This is a full odds hunt, 181.92, soft resets. If you saw my EUIC hunt for Tyrogue, you will have seen me demonstrating this hunting method to my friend Rob. One of the best, shiny starter hunts in existence, in my opinion. All you have to do is stand in front of the Pokeball thing here, and then check. And if they're shiny, they will appear shiny on this selection screen. So you got Totodile, Cyndaquil and Chikorita, and any 3 of those can be shiny, even multiple, although it is very, very unlikely. And then all you do is soft reset, and I've got a rubber band on each console to hit the L and R, just so it saves me reaching my hands around, and you just do start select, and there we go. And same on here. And that's going to be 6. It's going to count as 6, I guess, Pokemon seen every reset. So it should hopefully be a fast hunt. You think if we've got 2 possible targets, so 4 chances each time to possibly get our target, hopefully get it quickly. But yeah, I do have a way that I can get these Pokemon onto Crystal, but I'll explain that when we get to it. When we get the shiny, I'll worry about that and I'll explain how I do all that. Just gonna crack on and chill out for the day and just, I don't know, watch some videos and just chill out, do a bit of chill hunting. I think this is gonna be a pretty chill hunt. It's nice to be back hunting on the DSs again. Quite like hunting on the DS. That's about it. Might be going out later this week and doing some fishing, seeing as it's Spring Bank or whatever it is. But yeah, that's it really. Don't really have much to say. Hopefully we get this quick, and then, well, I'm going for either Chikorita or Cyndaquil. So let's say we get Cyndaquil with this hunt. I will be going for Chikorita on the next hunt, but it won't be with this. It will be a completely different method, which again I'll explain when we get to it. But other than that, let's crack on. There's the figure that was pixelated last time, and it might still be pixelated now. I don't know what YouTube's TOS is on stuff like that. And also Mosslax. I got a big Mosslax plush. Look at him. He's huge. Look at the size of this man. I was super settled in with this hunt, easily hitting 2,000 encounters on just the first day of hunting. It was super chilled and a super cozy hunt. Even though I was playing other stuff throughout this first week, I was still finding a few hours a day to get some encounters in. Over the Easter weekend, by the 5th of April, we were over half odds at 6,504 encounters. There wasn't really anything significant happening over this hunt in all honesty, but I had been scouting some new walking routes, so here's some nice scenic footage of that. It's the 8th of April, just over a week since I started this hunt, and we're already on 6,504 resets. Well, Pokemon's seen, it's around like just over 1,000 resets technically. I've been trying to do about 1,000 encounters a day. I haven't hunted since Sunday because I've been a bit busy this week doing some fishing, filming, doing some editing. I just finished editing my Digimon video, and me and Adam went for a bit of a walk this morning, so I thought I would check in on you. But yeah, this hunt method is really chill, really lucrative. We're nearly to odds already, less than a week. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be much to this vlog in terms of the actual vlogging parts and the hunt itself. I do plan on doing kind of similar to Eevee. I am going to show whatever I get. I am going to show the 3 stages of evolution, all in 3D, all 3 sprites in Crystal. But yeah, other than that, just going to chill out for today. Haven't got any plans this week, even though it's Easter. Haven't had any major plans, so just chilling out and hunting. So next time you see me is if we get a shiny, or if me and Adam decide to go and see the Mario movie. So I'll see you whenever which one happens first. Yeah, we never did go see the Mario movie. I heard it wasn't very good. But instead, I was blessed by my favourite band, Enter Shikari, who shadow dropped a brand new album that Friday. While this isn't the Sword Quest where all the hunts were themed around bands, I would highly recommend listening to this album. It's like the best thing they've made in years. I was continuing my hunting pace. By the 10th of April, we had hit odds. We were then closing in on 10,000, a 5-digit number, obviously, but something that my little clicker wasn't capable of counting past. So it's the 15th of April, and we're just about to hit 9,999 on this next check, which is the maximum number this clicker can go to. So once I've done that, I'll have to reset it, and we'll keep going from there. It's the first time I've ever maxed out this clicker, I guess because like my previous 2 badge quests were like 1 in 4096, and on the sword quest especially, I think like 7 out of 8 of those hunts were all under odds, like I'm fairly sure, like severely as well. So haven't really encountered this before, but here we go. Obviously this is just, you know, Pokemon scene encounters, you could say. It's not actually resets. The resets are closer to around about 2,000, just below. So nothing on the Soul Silver, and nothing on the Heart Gold. So I wonder if it's just not going to let me like... Oh, it just resets. There we go. So now we're on 10,002. I've got to remember to... we are now in deep. I'll just keep going. I'm just going to trying to crack on with hunting at the minute, really trying to get this hunt done. I didn't think this hunt was going to take this long, in all honesty. I thought this was a pretty lucrative hunting method, but I mean, I've only been hunting for like 2 weeks in reality, 2 or 3 weeks on and off. It hasn't actually been too bad. I mean, hopefully the next time you hear from me, I'm either doing something interesting or we get a shiny. I'll see you then. Toro Saxi. Again, nothing super interesting happened this week. I'm sorry for this vid being a bit lackluster, but we kept the numbers climbing, hitting 11,000, 12,000, then on our way to 13,000 encounters, something sparkled amongst the rotation. It's the 17th of April. I've just been sat here watching some Moist Critical. Well, we haven't got a shiny Totodile on either. We haven't got a shiny Cyndaquil on either. But we've got a shiny Chikorita on the English Heart Gold. I'm very glad that I didn't end up phasing on the Totodile. We actually got one of the targets that I wanted, and that was, including the previous 10,000, 12,582 Pokemon seen, which is around like 2,100 resets, around that. I'll put the number on screen. But yeah, there it is. So we can we can close this. And let me just get the camera set up and we'll sort this guy out. I also need to remember to take the rubber bands off just in case I press anything by accident. Alright, there we are. Chikorita, grass-type Pokemon. Yeah, just very glad that this guy isn't the one that decided to shine. The Chikorita's cool. It's almost like it's an autumn leaf. Yes, I want Chikorita. There it is. You can see the shiny sprite. I do have a nickname actually. I was thinking about this. Seeing as I've been watching a lot of Charlie recently, Moist Critical that is, I'm going to call him Moist. Quite a contentious word, but that's going to be, or her name, sorry, her name, it's a female. I don't know if I've actually explained it yet. I can't remember, it's been a while since I started this hunt. If I explained how I'm actually going to get this down to Crystal. But before we do that, I am going to show it off in battle in Heart Gold. Just the one time at least, why not, while we're here. Actually, we'll do a nature guess as well. Adam, nature guess. I'm going to say... quirky. It's brave. Right. We've got a normal Pidgey. That looks sick. That sprite's awesome. I guess it's just like weird to see like the full proper sprites after playing Crystal for so long. That looks awesome. Just the autumn hues work really well. I don't think I've got animations turned on. No, I don't. Right, well now I'm going to show you how exactly I plan to get this thing down into Crystal. But I need to prep a little bit for it, so give me a minute. Even though this hunt was technically over odds in terms of resets, it was actually way below. I was really happy we didn't phase and managed to get a target that I wanted. Chikorita's autumn colour scheme is super cool, and I was actually kind of sad that the hunt was over because I really enjoyed going back to the DS for this hunt. So most people would probably just use like the backed up save files and then use something like PK Hex. Just move the Pokemon over to that save file, but I'm going to try and keep it like somewhat legit, even though this isn't legit in the slightest. So I'm using PKSM, which is very similar to PK Hex and like Pokemon Home, Pokemon Bank. It's just a free piece of 3DS homebrew. Yes, obviously it's modded. So I have moved my, you can see back there, I have moved my actual Crystal cartridge save over to the Virtual Console game. So first off, we've got to load up the Heart Gold save. So, okay, so this might be... Right, so what we have to do, we're going to have to clone it because you can't just move them straight from your party, sadly. But we're going to move it. So it's in box 5. And then we can move it from box 5, move the Chikorita up to the storage on PKSM. This is like the internal like homebrew storage for PKSM. So there's Moist right there. I will be wiping this save file anyway, so if some of you are bothered about me having a clone, I don't know why you would be anyway, but don't worry about it. We want to load up the Crystal save file. As you can see, this is my actual Crystal save file. You can see them all down there, all the boys. So now what we're going to do is go to storage, grab a Moist the Chikorita and just drop it straight into my box on Crystal. I think it does delete the name. I think that is something it does. So yes, we want to save that. And then we also want to directly save the Virtual Console save. Now I'm going to move this Virtual Console save back onto the cartridge over there, and then we will show off Moist the Chikorita in actual Crystal. I know this method with PKSM is super roundabout, but I thought it was just a cool feature and I wanted to show it off as something that was possible for anyone that was curious. When I posted about this shiny on social media, some people did guess how I got it onto Crystal, so GG's if you guessed right. On my copy of Crystal now, physical copy. I did have a quick check on the Game Boy operator just to make sure that it all worked, and I noticed something a bit peculiar. So Chikorita is in here. I can't remember if it kept the name. I did keep the name, but so PKSM, it has like auto legalization features to make a Pokemon like automatically legal for an instance like this. So it's changed Chikorita's gender. Chikorita's a male, even though it was a female I mean, yeah, it was definitely a female on Heart Gold, but yeah, it changed it to a male. I think just because the starters in this generation, because of the gender ratios of the starters, they can't be shiny. The females can't be shiny, sorry. There's a couple of Pokemon like that. I've discussed it during my original Toadstool hunt and the Eevee hunt. But yeah, it is definitely shiny there, you can see. So let's grab Moist. So now we've got a full team of Gen 2 shinies. So yeah, here's Moist. There he is now. It's so bizarre. But yeah, that sprite looks amazing. It actually looks... I actually kind of prefer it to the Gen 2 remake sprite. I think that the colours are... Just because the colours are a bit more limited, it just makes them stand out a bit more. So I guess we can go show him off in a battle. And then I'm probably going to do a little bit of grinding, get Moist close to evolving, and then I'm going to show him off in 3D. And then I'm going to show off every stage. I can't remember if I've mentioned this yet, but I'm going to show off every stage of the evolution, shiny and also 3D. Just because I know that this video isn't going to have a lot of variety in it, because I've mainly just been hunting at my desk like 9 out of 10 times. So we've got a normal Tentacool and shiny Moist. Actually, yeah, that sprite's not too bad. I was saying that like the Gen 2 sprites are kind of limited when I was looking at it in Heart Gold, but no, that's actually pretty cool. I think the Heart Gold one is a good improvement, but that's not too bad. Right, so yeah, now I'm just gonna do some grinding, again, get Moist close to evolving, and then we'll show him off in 3D, and then like I just said, yeah, show off every evolution in 3D, and then we'll go and get the badge. So yeah, in 3D, I mean, I guess the next thing you'll see is it in 3D, and then you'll be there in a second, don't worry.
This free battle is about to get underway. A hot battle involving the hopeful champs of tomorrow has just started.
Yeah, it doesn't really look that different. It's like... It's just sort of got like an autumn hue to it. The leaf is definitely not as amber as it is in the actual game, in the actual Game Boy game. It's just sort of the model... The body is like kind of orangey, ambery, but like they've just kind of added a hue to it just to make it a bit warmer. I mean, it looks alright. It looks nice, but I mean, the leaf was kind of the thing that's the most prominent and how like autumny it is, so it's kind of a letdown that they dropped the ball there. Right, I guess we'll just go for a Razor Leaf. Oh, he's attacking first. He's using Reflect.
It's better protected against physical attack. What will the trainer do now?
Whoosh.
A light hit.
Nice. Very cool animation. Right, yeah, that was a bit underwhelming. Next is Bayleaf. So let me go and evolve into Bayleaf. I'm not too far away, so let's go and get Bayleaf. Moist is evolving. We got Bayleaf. Continuing the autumn hues of shiny Chikorita. Show off Bayleaf in battle. Magnemite. Yeah, Bayleaf looks sick. Continuing the autumn themes of Chikorita. Okay, I could already tell from the previews it's going to be underwhelming again.
A hot battle involving the hopeful champs of tomorrow has just started.
Yeah, it's slightly better than Chikorita. The hues on the leaves are a bit better. But yeah, on the actual TV it looks a little bit better, but it's not really that much different. Yeah, that's pretty underwhelming again to say how like good the Totodile line looks. They all look like really good. Yeah, bit underwhelming again. Better than Chikorita, but not by much, mainly just because it does have a bit more of that autumn hue on the leaves.
They're eyeing each other
That's well disappointing. Look at him. Moist. Guess we can go for let's go for a tackle, I guess.
What's the opening game?
Boom.
A light tap. Growl.
Oh, the growl.
Ah,
Bloody
attack
hell.
power is down.
Right, yeah, another underwhelming 3D one. Let's hope Meganium is a lot better, or at least slightly better. So I'll see you when we get Meganium. The body, I will say the body does look good. It's just like a weird hue shift. It just doesn't look like it's properly coloured. It just looks a bit lazy. But yeah, I'll see you when we get Meganium.
He's evolving. I missed it. I was grinding. I found a rare candy and I used it and I didn't realise I thought it evolved to level 36. I tried to pause it on the analog, but it wasn't working. There he is, shiny Meganium. Yeah, I was like just grinding and I found a rare candy and I was like, oh, I just leveled up. I'll use that. And it's like, he's evolving. It's like, no. Even on the game, like, it's not as good as like Bayleaf and Chikorita. So who knows, maybe it'll look really good in Stadium. Let's show him off in battle first. Yeah, I've come all the way to the Lake of Rage, but I haven't been progressing the story. I've just been like battling trainers and grinding. But yeah, here we go. Got a Pidgeotto. And shiny Moist the Meganium. Yeah, definitely not as good as Bayleaf or Chikorita, but still a cool looking shiny. It's kind of got like that puke green Gen 1 shiny like style. It looks decent enough. I kind of wish it was a bit more autumny. But yeah, right, let's go throw him in 3D and then I might as well go and get the gym done.
This free battle is about to get underway.
Here we go.
A hot battle involving the hopeful champs of tomorrow has just started.
Right, now that looks cool. I'm sending out Miku for Alligator as well. Just have 2 fully evolved starters. See, that looks sick. You've actually got like the proper autumn hues of the body. It's actually like not just a hue shift. And then it's kind of got like red antennae. And then the flower is like bright, garish purple. That looks sick. That looks way better than it does in the game. I mean, it doesn't really look anything like it does in the game. But that looks cool. That looks ace. I wish it looked like that in the game. I'd say Miku's looking a bit lackluster there in comparison. I actually like that. That's better than Chikorita and Bayleaf in 3D. Easily. Right. Oh, there we go. Got another close-up. 2 close-ups. Go for a battle, I guess. Go for a Razor Leaf. Oh, Miku's going first.
What's the opening game? It's not very effective.
Lol.
What will the trainer do now? Whoa! Hammered from the word go!
Blummy heck. Not too bad.
It's a
I mean, we might as well finish the battle now. Surf
There's
again.
the attack. That didn't accomplish much. A razor leaf flurry. That struck home.
GG's.
Oh, and down it goes. And there goes the battle.
Yeah, that looks ace, man. Look at him. I mean, I don't really have anything else to do for this hunt or this video, so let's go and get this 6th gym badge. Let's head over to the gym. Let's go to the gym. Let's hit the gym and lift the weights of heavy. It was time for our 6th gym battle, this time taking on Jasmine, the leader we had helped last time with the Ampharos in the lighthouse. I was worried about this fight just a little bit, but those fears had no foundation, because with Miku, aka for Alligator, this gym was an absolute joke, and just like that, we had our 6th badge of this quest. Well, peeps, we have hit it. We now have a full 6-member team of shiny Gen 2 Pokemon. Yes, I know some of them are severely underleveled, but I am going to take some time off camera to do a little bit of much needed grinding. I also apologise again for the lack of variation of footage in this video. It's just been a really quiet month, to be honest, but I do hope people enjoyed the video either way. Like I said earlier, I love this hunt. I just really loved going back to the DS in all honesty. Now the next hunt, I'm going to spoil it now. We're going to be going for Cyndaquil, but this is going to be in a really cool and unique way, all within Crystal this time. And it's hopefully going to be a super fast hunt as well. So that video will be more about how weird the hunting method is and how you set it all up, as opposed to having loads of vlog stuff and loads of different stuff happening throughout the week. So it's just a heads up for whenever that comes out. GG's peeps, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video and you made it this far, feel free to like and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel directly, consider becoming a channel member. Shout out to the members on screen right now. It's $1.99 a month, you get new videos a day early, your name shouted out at the end like these legends right here, and we also have emotes. Yes, I finally got around to paying Sketch. We have emotes for the channel members drawn by legendary Mr. Sketch. I'll leave links to his socials in the description. Okay gamers, it's time to say goodnight. Even though it might not be night where you are, I will say it anyway, because it is the time when we go to sleep, and hope that tomorrow is filled with less pain. Have a good one, peeps. See you later.